We all know what it means to guide our young people into positive outcomes. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, a few years ago, I seen a big gap of young people in our community. I was working in education management, and about 14 of my clients were all young people between the ages of 17 and 25. 67% of the people that I was supporting, I had to support in a court-based area because their interactions with the law were sometimes foolish. They would see police officers or people in authority and they would react with some really negative statements because they were learning to be survivors. And they built these barriers around themselves, and in order to protect those barriers, they chose to use very aggressive, negative comments. I saw it as a problem and I wanted to address it. So I wrote a program that would support young people to use their language skills in a very different way to still maintain and protect that barrier around themselves, but not to alienate other people of authority. I wrote the program, I discussed it with another Toastmaster, Druitt Koori and Brookes, and then went to Kimberwali and presented it. Kimberwali were really excited by this program that I wanted to put together to support the young people of the Mount Druitt area to have more positive, engaging conversations with people rather than reactive. We will be doing it according to the Toastmasters model, but at an impromptu speaking process. The program was all set up, was going to run, and those 3 people, along with 2 or 3 other people of the Toastmasters world, was going to support me in COVID. And it all stopped. But now that COVID is over, again, Kimberwali and several Aboriginal organisations across Mount Druitt, such as Dianne and the Aboriginal Catholic Ministry, are all really excited to support this model going forward. We will be looking at different age groups. We will be looking at 16 to 30 years old. We will be holding a potential program that will support Toastmasters, support young people of the Mount Druitt area to choose different languages to have a positive engagement when speaking with people when they're confronted. We will also be looking at potential ways of supporting young people with interview skills. Because interview skills are something that our young people need to know when engaging with people of authority. How do I use language to make sure that I'm positive and that I'm embracing the process that's happening, and at the same time using limited skilled language still to be seen as a positive engagement, and understanding the concept of various questions. This program is going to be my high performance for my strategic relationship level 5. It will be happening over the next 6 to 8 months. We are going to highlight it to only happen for 6 weeks, with the hope that we can extend it to 8 weeks and then possibly host it a second time depending on the engagement from the community. The program will be looking at an afternoon model of 3:30 to 6 o'clock, or 3:30 to 5 o'clock, sorry. But for some of those more mature people, we might be able to extend it to 6 o'clock and have 2 different groups in order to protect the younger cohort of people. This is really exciting for me. We've developed some wonderful lesson structures to help people turn language from a negative to a positive. I will present on this project on the completion in May or June of next year, 2023. And really excited at the prospect of what this project will not only bring to me as a Toastmaster to meet a goal of helping young people to present and engage in a positive way with people of authority. But we might have the potential to engage with setting up our own young speakers group. I did talk to Noni at a recent engagement and asked Noni whether or not she still had any resources from the young mob, and hopefully we can incorporate that in, and somewhere in 2024 we might start our own young mob with Kingawaii. That's a long-term goal. The short-term goal is to support young people to use positive language. Thank you very much, and back to you, Madam Toastmaster.